Here we go again with episode 7 and 8, guys. I'm back. I was gone on a trip, but I'm finally here to bring you some more Overdress top 5 WTFs. We're going to do both of these episodes as once. I kind of decided this because episode 7 did not have a lot going on, and I felt that I was going to need the episode 8 in order to add more to it, which ended up being pretty good for what I was doing this weekend. So we got number 5, Yu recovering. So it does look like Yu got sick in episode 7, which is a kind of bummer, but it does seem that his sickness was caused by stress. And I guess in comparison to his battle with Toya, he kind of understands Toya's motives of wanting to be able to finish what he starts, because he has a life that he has decided for himself and knows that he in some way wants to move on from it and is unable to because of all new people getting better and stronger around him. And I understand kind of like Toya's thing that he wants to be part of the whole family thing, but his hobbies get the best of him. But Yu does want to kind of get a better understanding of that going forward. In this recovery though, Yu kind of has a fun time being treated by every single member of Team Blackout, and overall, very cheery, very nice, except for Megami, and we're actually going to get that in number 2, Megami's jealousy. This is a continuing thing in 7 and 8, because Megami seems to be not jealous of Yu, but feels like the attention of her being part of the group is being lessened because of Yu's presence, and that's kind of easy to see going into the episode. It's not about everyone else's presence reacting to Yu, but Donji's focus on helping Yu become a better player and kind of focusing on him instead of noticing her. And I do want to know if Megami does really have relationship feelings to have with Donji, or does she still see him as a brother? And I guess those questions will be seen going forward. And I think Bushiroad or Clamp, whichever, has pretty much kind of concurred to us that there will be relationships in this series after Tamari and Zakuza's relationship being a real thing, and hopefully we see more going on. In episode 8 though, that moves us to number 3, Megami's origin story, where we actually get to understand why Megami is part of this group, how she ended up there, and what were the forces that got her into it. And surprising enough, as a related feature after Yu's backstory being this series, then Toya's backstory, and now this backstory, everything kind of focuses on Donji, and Megami does seem to have been attracted to Donji, trying to understand why her brother was enjoying playing with Donji to the point where she kept meeting up with Donji going forward. They do have a cute relationship story here where they accidentally broke each other's glasses and hairpin and ended up replacing each other's, and on the same day giving it to them as an apology gift. Overall, pretty cute for the most part, and kind of gives a reason why Megami is kind of feeling jealous and trying to figure out how to still be part of the group without having this not hatred, but overall small envious personality going forward. And that brings us to number 2, Tamari's intervention. And it does look like Tamari is a little bit smarter than we give her credit for. She is a police officer, so we shouldn't doubt her on that. And we do see that she comes into Megami school one day and decides to give a small lecture on the importance of traffic safety laws, about crossing the road and all that. Kind of things you should be learning in kindergarten, not in high school. So kind of confused about that, but hey, you know what? It's just an anime. And to also hear that she wasn't really there for that purpose, but to overall give Megami some advice that she might really not want to hear, but that actually gets us to where they start arguing to the point where they start to go into a card fight, which, as we know from any way that we've seen an anime of card fight, is the best way to get to know a person. And through this, it does look like Megami has seen that she has to get past her envious side, ignore what's around her, and just be overall a team player, and finishes the match looking like she took the win. But hey, we can't really tell from this picture, so we're just going to take the assignment for what it is. And that is going to be not it, because we still have number 1, which is my opinion so far about these episodes. So I know that I'm supposed to be talking about each episode and something that happened to it in particular, but I do kind of want to give my general statement of what's going on. So we are getting these small backstories, and we're looking at them as filler, but they're not filler. They're actually this overall build-up of what's to come in the series. And it has been overall kind of weird, kind of Easter egg one-pointers of relationships and things like that, but what is actually going to be the playthrough of the series going forward? And I think that's something that I do want to see, because they're making announcements already about season 2, and season 1 kind of has a direction that hasn't been seen yet, and hopefully within the next few episodes, the last 4 episodes, we kind of get a direction of what this series is all about and continue it forward. But these episodes kind of give us small origins, but not enough details of what's to come. So hopefully we get more of that in the near future. But other than that, guys, that is going to be my video for my top 5 WTFs of episodes 7 and 8. Please let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I'll be doing the next one as soon as it comes out. Naru Samurai, signing off.